Once upon a time, some students asked me that they have problems with how to deal with quizzes. Some complained about the instructions. Others complained about the way to deal with some questions. Some complained that they understand, but when they come to choosing the right answer, they have difficulties. So today, I'm going to explain or to give you ways how to deal with quizzes. My name is, as you see, is Abdullah Fayed. We are going to have a look at a quiz based on Unit 8 and Unit 9. So, let's start. Find the appropriate word. Now here, you have Louis Pasteur was a famous, so the word starts with S. So, Louis Pasteur is a writer? No. Does he write books? No. He is famous in the field of science. So, you are going to guess words related to science. So, words that are derivation of science. Words that are derivated from the word science. They have relation with the word science. For example, scientific. Famous scientific. Does it sound logical? Does it sound correct? Does it sound good? I don't think so. Work with someone sitting next to you, parents or brother or sister or someone who knows English, and answer this question. Take your time. So, it starts with S. I hope your guess is right. 1, 2, 3. So, Louis Pasteur was a famous scientist. Next one, we depend. Synonym of depend. We depend on or we rely on every day. So, we can't stop using the mobile and the computer. So, this is the context. Here you have the context. So, the mobile and the computer are from what? From science? No. From literature? No. The computer and the mobile are from the field of. Now, I base my answer on the context. So, I see what comes before and what comes after. Now, here you have some keywords. Keywords which help you. Now, the computer, the mobile, the washing machine. These are from what? The webcam, etc. So, these are. Can you think for a moment and ask someone sitting next to you? So, base your answer on the context. The context, what comes before and what comes after the word. 1, 2, 3. technology. We depend on technology. We rely on technology. So every day we have become addicted. So we use technology every day. We use the computer and the mobile. So we have become dependent on technology. Citizens, people living in an area together, those are citizens, mustn't the air they breathe. They breathe to inhale, to take in the air. There is too much from cars and we mustn't. So if you keep driving cars, if you throw garbage and rubbish in the streets, what are you doing to the environment? You are doing something wrong. You are participating or contributing in what? In making the environment an unsuitable place. So we mustn't is a model. It is plus noun or verb. Take a decision and decide. I hope you are taking notes. So mustn't is plus verb. So you derive the word from the context of that word in general. So citizens mustn't the air they breathe. Mustn't what? Think twice before you take a decision. 1, 2, 3. Mustn't pollute the air. Now pollute is derived from the word pollution. Pollution is the noun. Pollute is the verb. When you make an area unsuitable place, so you cut trees, you throw rubbish, and then you contribute to the degradation of the environment with pollution. Though the air, we should not pollute the air we breathe. We take in the air. So there is too much cars. What do they send off? They emit. What do the cars give off? They emit. They give off. To emit is to send. Cars. What comes from factories? Cars. So there is too much what? Too much. Can I help you? When someone is using a cigarette, what is the verb that goes with a cigarette? Smoke. So smoke comes from cigarettes. So there is too much smoke from cars. Now cars emit, cars pollute the air we breathe. Cars pollute the air we breathe. So there is too much smoke from cars. And what do you call buildings where we make clothes? Where we make machines. There are machines where we make clothes. It's a big building. A lot of women and men work there, especially for textile, where they make clothes. What do we call it? It is but here you have the plural. 1, 2, 3. So factories. Factories. So there is too much smoke from cars and factories. Serious and hard-working students rely on. Now, to rely on is synonym of depend on. Depend on, synonym rely on. So, hard-working students, they don't need any help. So how can you describe someone who doesn't ask others for help? So they need no help, they ask nobody for help. So if you don't ask people for help, you rely on you. On what? You need a reflexive pronoun. This is a reflexive pronoun. Now I'm helping you. Okay? So you say, I do the homework. Then, I do the homework. I don't ask anyone to help me. I do the homework myself. But here you have hard-working students. So you go stage by stage, step by step, myself, yourself. What about students? Think twice before you give the answer. So, students depend on, they rely on, they ask nobody for help. Now just take your time. Ask someone sitting next to you. One, two, three. I hope your guess will be right. Have you taken a decision? So rely on whom? Now what is the plural of knife? Knife, knives. Wolf, wolves. Shelf, shelves. Myself, but here you have the plural. Themselves or themselves. Okay? Can I give you the answer? Have you decided? So they rely on themselves. Now students who don't need help from anyone, they depend on themselves. They depend on themselves. They don't ask anyone for assistance or help. They are serious and hardworking. They don't ask anyone for help. Now Louis Pasteur was a famous scientist, and we depend on technology every day. We have become addicted, so we can't stop using. So what helped me decide for technology? The context, what comes before and what comes after. Now here, the mobile and computer are the keywords. The keywords which help me to understand, to guess the right answer. So here, what helped me to decide that it is pollute and not pollution? I say pollute, verb, because I have a modal verb. So modals plus verb. I'm not going to say mustn't pollution, mustn't polluted, the adjective, no. So mustn't pollute, mustn't plus verb. And it's not correct to say mustn't to pollute. And here, to breathe is to take in. To take in, that is to take something in. To breathe, we breathe the air. There is too much smoke from factories and cars. So the next one is a reflexive pronoun. Let's move to exercise number 2. So here you have printer, extinct, disease, garbage, deforestation, microscope. So printer. Why do you need a printer? You need a printer to print papers. You need a printer to print papers. It's a machine to print papers. Extinct. Extinct when we have no more of something. We can't see it anymore. Okay? Extinct, disappear. It has a relation with disappear. Okay? Something which fade away. Disease is a synonym of illness. We say, for example, cancer is incurable disease. Garbage, synonym of garbage. Synonym of garbage. So we say rubbish, waste, trash. These are synonyms of garbage. Deforestation. Deforestation. Now, deforestation, what word in the middle of the word? Take letters and make one word from the letters in the middle. So you have the prefix D, and then you have Asian, suffix. So you have prefix D, suffix Asian. So the rest of the letters makes forest. What is a forest? Forest is a group of trees, a big number of trees. That is forest. Now deforestation. Deforestation. When we have no more trees, when we cut trees, we contribute to degradation of the nature, of the environment. That is deforestation. And microscope is a machine which shows you small things. Okay? So, I should understand from the context before taking a decision. So, cutting. The verb is to cut. Cutting trees every day will certainly, undoubtedly, sure cause what? Cause disease? I don't think so. Cause extinct? I don't think so. Cause garbage? I don't think so. So if you keep cutting trees, what is the cause? What will you cause? The result. The result is take a decision, okay? Take your time to cut trees because where do you find trees? Where? In the school? Trees. Where? In the shopping mall? Where? You find trees in the forest. If we keep cutting trees, we cause deforestation. Deforestation. Now let's move to number 2. It is bad. Immoral. What is immoral? When you do something bad, it's not good. It's impolite. It's not good behavior. For example, can you fight with your parents? No, it's bad. Can you throw? To throw is to dispose of something. You don't keep it, you throw. So it's immoral. It's not accepted. It's against moral values. You know moral values? Helping people, taking initiative, keeping good environment. To keep a good environment, a good nature is a value, something which is of high quality, something which is good and precious. But if you do this thing, it is immoral, it is bad. Now please, if I don't understand immoral, I understand what is bad. Bad is not good. So bad and immoral. This word explains what is bad. Bad explains immoral. I forget about immoral. What is important for me is bad. So it is bad to throw, to dispose of. When you don't keep something, you throw in streets. People walk in streets. You know the street, you live in your street. Now the teacher asks you to give your address. If you want to give your address, you write the number of your house and then you write the name of your street. Ibn Sina, Abdul Karim al-Khattabi, these are streets where you live. Okay? So, is it good to throw what? It's bad. To throw what? To throw printer? Printer is a machine. To throw extinct? Extinct is something we cannot see it. It's something we cannot see it. Is to throw disease? Disease is illness. When you have a health problem, that is disease. You throw garbage, synonym of garbage, rubbish or waste. Okay? So, what are you going to say? To throw garbage. To throw garbage. So I know some of the students are very good and they have got the right answer. Okay? So what about the second one, number 3? If we don't stop killing, what is to kill? Is to slaughter, is to shoot. You use weapons and you kill some animals, they will become what? Will you see them grow more animals? If we kill this animal and this animal and this animal, what happens to animals? We will not see them anymore. They will disappear. They will disappear. Now disappear, it is D-I-S-P-E-A-R. They will disappear. So they will disappear, we will not see them anymore. So, if we don't stop killing some animals, they will become what? Now, please, they will disappear. They hit me, these words. It's like French, okay? Disappear. The opposite of appear. To appear, and when I see something, it appears. When I don't see something, it disappears. So stop. If we don't stop killing, if we kill animals, they will disappear. Which word is related to disappearance of animals? Printer? No, that is technology. Disease? No. Garbage? No. Microscope? Oh, microscope can't work. So, what is the correct answer? So, 1, 2, 3. They will become extinct. Now, if we kill animals, we will not see them anymore. They will disappear. We will have no more of such kinds of animals. They will disappear. Okay? So, choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. Loud music. Loud music. Loud music. Now, if you are listening to music, it should not be loud, high voice, low voice. You should listen to low voice. How to spell low? L-O-W. And the opposite of low voice, low noise, is high noise. H-I-G-H. Loud music, music with high voice and noise. Now, noise, in big cities there is noise, so it affects your hearing. When you can't hear, there is too much noise. There is too much noise. So, loud music and noise, health. What is to harm? To harm is to damage, to ruin, to destroy, something which is bad. Smoking harms health. Smoking is not good for health. Something which is not good, it harms. Relieve. When you take medicines, you visit the doctor, you take medicines, medicines relieve. They are good for illnesses. They relieve pain. Cure. Now, to cure is to take medicines. Now, when you take medicines, they cure your health. They cure your health. They are good for your health. To cure is something good. To relieve is something good. To harm is negative. To harm is negative. So, show me how to use, I want to type a text. I want to type a text. Now, when you use the computer, you type your text on what? So you have experiments. Scientists do experiments in laboratories. If you want to take photos, you use webcam, and you use keyboard for what? If you want to type, you use what? You use experiment or webcam. You want to type letters, so you use the keyboard. You use the keyboard. This is story I have ever read. This is the superlative form. I have never read such a funny story. This is the funniest story. All these three jackets are good and fashionable. The blue one is, the price is high, so it is the most expensive. How many quizzes? 2 quizzes, 2 marks, comparative. This one superlative, and this one is superlative. The new tourist, this is present perfect. This is the first time. I rely on this one. This is the first time. He has never come. So, Tom wants opinion. So, Tom wants to know Mary's opinion about cycling, riding a bicycle as a sport. Mary expresses her opinion, but she is not sure. So, and Tom agrees with her. So, what are the possible answers? Why? What do you think of cycling? He is asking opinion. Another way of asking opinion? What is your opinion about cycling? Another way? What are your views on cycling? So, I think it may be. Now, she is expressing possibility. I think it may be. Or, it seems to me that could help. Now, this is to express possibility, maybe, or you say could. So Tom agrees with Mary. I totally or I absolutely agree with you when you agree with someone. So here you say, that's so true, it might be. Thank you for your attention. Bye.